Hey y'all, and welcome to My Two Cents Friday. Parents may disagree, but I'm gonna say it anyway. You know I am. Listen, parents, teach your children to apologize without the excuses. I always tell my children, and I teach them from kindergarten, but I don't make them say it in kindergarten, but I start making them say it in third grade, but they hear it all the time. Excuses are tools of incompetence which build monuments of nothingness. Those who use them seldom accomplish anything. I make them say it all the time because I don't want your apology if you got to give me a, but I'm sorry, but you, teach your children to be accountable for their actions. I did this and I apologize. That's what I do. When I apologize to students for screaming at them, I say, I don't go into but. However, I do let them know these are my expectations. And I shouldn't have screamed at you for not meeting my expectations. I should have. So I apologize. I take full accountability for not handling my emotions better. And I tell my students there's never a time that an adult should scream at a kid. And they most time, oh, Mr. Javille, okay, okay. But at the same time, this is what I tell them now. At the same time, when I ask you to do it nicely, you don't do it. I asked you two times. I sing it about sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. You know, I'm going to sing a song about it. I'm going to make up a song. I'm going to make up a little jingle, whatever, just to get you to do it. I gave you plenty opportunity to do it, but you didn't do it. But the only time you did do it is when I raised my voice. So let's think that through for a minute. This is how I talk to my children, just like this. Let's think that through. How come you feel like you can't do things that the teacher tell you to do the first time unless there is anger involved and then you get your feelings hurt? Let's think that through. Why is that? And so those are the things I try to talk to the children about. You got to have some type of accountability. And so, in order to teach your children accountability and not to apologize with the excuses, you got to do it, parents. Same thing. You got to apologize without excuses. Now, we can talk about the lesson that we are learning from this altercation, but you can't make it, well, it is what it is. I'm who I am. And no, man, that's not going to work. It used to work. You know, back in the day, you could say, because I said so. The days of because I said so are over. These children are far too smart, emotional, intelligent, more into all of the stuff that we wanted to be when we were kids. It has come out in these kids. They can see it, they can spot it, but you know, they can spot your lie before it even come out your mouth. And so the days of because I said so are over. You have to hold yourself accountable, parents, in order for your student to hold themselves accountable. So it's a two-way street, teachers and parents. You can't say, well, I'm, I screamed at you, but it's because you did. Da, 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 da. No, I don't care what they did. You still made the choice. That was your choice. And that's how I talk to my students. I tell them, I shouldn't have did that. And I apologize. However, can we practice doing things the first time that I ask you to do it so that we don't have to get to this point? Secondly, so that I don't get to that point, if you don't do it, I'm going to go ahead and just take this point and take that point, or these are the consequences. I'm not going to raise my voice. I'm just going to dish out the consequences. So those are the way, that's the way you got to talk to your children, parents, and teachers. All right. I'm going to be on here long with my 2 cents. So that's all I'm saying. Teach your children to be accountable. Apologize without excuses. Where the spirit of learning is, there is liberty. Thank y'all. Please like, subscribe. Let me know you're watching. Let me know this is helping. Leave a comment. Share this with a new teacher. Share this with a teacher who is about to lose their way and tired of teaching. I'm tired of teaching. The teachers that's going to sit in the car and cry, send these videos to them and watch it help them.